of your first test? The range we were watching must have been quite tumultuous.
Yeah, I must say, hell of an experience. Obviously, as my first test as a coach of the country, very, very special and very feel honored, to be in this position, and exciting as well to experience my first test in India, something that a similar experience to back in 2015 with the South African A team. Who were here in India, and it was a challenging tour, and great learnings from that. And obviously coming into this tour, it was I felt like I had some foundation to really lead this team, the way forward. So yeah, it's been very exciting, and unfortunately, obviously, the result of the first test hasn't. It's not exactly what we hoped for, but like the skipper said, the mind, the confidence in the dressing room, the team spirit has been superb. So I'm sure that the boys will reflect well, and we'll be up for the next one.
I've spoken about character and you guys putting their hands up, faces that have never been seen in India before. As a coach, how proud are you of the fact that they've done that the first time of asking and rescued a situation that could have been maybe an innings and 200 runs or something?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm very proud of the boys in terms of how they responded after losing a toss. It can be something that can play around with the player's mind, but just the way they went about their business after a bit of a disappointing first innings, just the way we went about it in our batting, the boys showed a lot of character, a lot of determination to find the way of getting into a winning position, and we stretched ourselves as much as possible, and to actually reach 400 mark with different guys standing up and at different times, and strong partnerships, which is something we've spoken about quite lengthy, and setting ourselves goals. That was very, very impressive. I mean, Dean Elgar and Quintin de Kock, they stood up, and that's something that we had hoped for, in the second innings, to ensure that we stretched the game as much as possible on day 5, and who knows what could have happened after tea, but those are the learnings that we're going to need to take forward as quickly as possible, and keep building on the team character, because I really strongly believe that the group of players that we have now, they can really produce something special in the future. Yeah, kumnandi kuba kule position le engikuyo. Ngiyazi ukuthi ama result bit disappointing, mara le team lesinayo le ngiyathemba ukuthi izo produce ama result abonakalayo mesiya phambili. For mina ngijabule kakhulu kuba kule position le ukuthi ngikhona ukusebenza ne best talent la eSemzansi, and yeah, I look forward to the future le Proteas, and I'm sure ukuthi le team le izoba special in the future, yeah.
Dean said there was a stern message from you guys on day 3 before you went out to bat. What was the talk? And I read that you like Pep Guardiola a lot. So what do you like from the coach, and what are the qualities that you like to imbibe from him? And what sort of team character, and what are you going to implement in this team? What would be your hand in it? What do you aspire to be?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special human being. He has produced, special performances, and he has achieved quite a lot. But, just in terms of his system and belief that he has in his system, and just the drive he has to improve systems and improve human beings to be better and better and all the time, and just his passion, just his total passion about the game, football, and that's something I resonate with. It's just, it's in me. I feel I have so much to offer to the game, especially back in our country, and my biggest thing, my biggest drive is just to make a difference in human beings. And right now I'm in this position, and I'm grateful of that. And that's something that I'll keep driving forward to ensure that the team keeps growing and keeps believing in themselves, and that they can achieve greater heights.
Coach, back in South Africa, there seems to be a lot of turmoil. In South Africa, on a financial level, political level, there was a lot of noise around your appointment. How did you handle all of that coming into this series? And did it affect you at all?
No, not at all. I mean, I do understand the situation that we're in, but I've embraced the situation, and my biggest focus is just to help this team create a strong foundation. I mean, we have a lot of work behind the scenes that we can help this team grow in the next 4 years. It's not just about the now. I think it's important that we do define the character of the team in the next couple of months, and which is something that we're not going to hold back on. We just got to ensure that obviously the puzzle comes together, and we can put in some good performances that can produce good results for ourselves, which will help the team's confidence to keep growing. But ultimately, it's all about the big picture, and we need to be patient with it. And there will be some players that might take a bit of time to produce the type of performances we're looking for. But and I mean, this is a great place to see that, what sort of a character of the team we have, and what sort of areas we need to really look at and look to rectify and improve, as quickly as possible.
That's two quick
Can
ones.
you give us an example of some of the building blocks that you put in place that were there before?
Well, to be honest, we're still unpacking. But one thing, I want this team to have is the courage in certain situations to really back themselves and not shy away. And I thought in the first innings the team really did that brilliantly. And it's just something that we just need to do better in the second innings and keep having that belief. And I mean, we're working on it, and like Faf has said, once we find the right combinations, it's not going to happen overnight, but we believe that we're on track, and we'll keep seeing different type of players as we go along. And but yeah, the biggest thing is courage. Yeah.
James, final question, and then I'll make a plan for the last two. No, final question, and then I'll make a plan for the last two guys afterwards.
You was in your Pep Guardiola, and you use the word system a lot, and like you watch a Pep Guardiola team and you know there are going to be certain things that are always going to be in place, like they're going to look to hold possession, they're going to look to press. Are there certain things that are sort of non-negotiable for you as a coach that you want to stamp on to your teams?
Yeah, I suppose, I mean, every coach that comes in has a different philosophy, and I'd like my philosophy to rub off strongly into the team in terms of being able to control sessions a lot longer for a period of time, and whether with a bat and a ball and also on the field. But also just to be a lot smarter and be very innovative in certain situations. Obviously, it is a bit difficult when, to look at football in terms of ball position, and you look at cricket. But in terms of cricket, I think it's going to be important that, if we can reach that 80% mark where we're in control of the game, and we're able to put ourselves more often in winning positions, and it's up to us as a team how often do you want to win those moments, or those situations when we actually got to win the game. So it's about identifying those moments, and where maybe in the past certain moments we let ourselves down, and this time around we really want to thrive under those sort of moments. Those some call them key moments and significant moments, but we just got to ensure that our mastery of our processes is well in place, and the guys are really enjoying the process, through challenges, and we can keep finding ways of succeeding in every moment, so that, like I said, putting ourselves in winning positions. So it is going to be a bit of a process in terms of how we're going to train at practice, the mind, obviously the physical aspect, the emotional aspect. I mean, there's a lot of pressure, but already, there's certain elements we have tackled in terms of how we approach our training. and also the enjoyment factor of those challenges. And the boys have been great. They're really responding. And also just to get the guys thinking a lot sharper, that's going to be one of the biggest things. And I just look forward to how we're going to actually bounce back from this experience. I know it's a very, very short turnaround, but I strongly believe that we have it in ourselves to keep throwing the first punch and be in a position where we're actually controlling the game a lot longer. There were a glimpse of it. We just got to learn very, very quickly.